Hi everyone, welcome to The Explorer.
Writing Task 2 Extended Writing. Task 2 revolves around three main types of essays: discursive essays, argumentative essays, and problem solution essays. Now, these essays that you're going to write must have a basic structure. There must be an introduction with three content points in three different paragraphs, and finally the conclusion in paragraph 5. In this lesson, I'll only focus on writing a good introduction. Now, the opening of an essay is very important. A good introduction is both engaging and informative. The purpose of a good introduction is to grab the reader's interest and attention, and at the same time, it also provides the content and background of the essay. When you write an introduction, basically you need to follow 3 steps. The first one, you need to introduce the topic. Then you need to state your opinion. And finally, you need to present a thesis statement. Now, I'm going to tell you more about thesis statement in the next few slides. A good introduction should include a thesis statement. Now, what is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is actually a sentence that identifies the main idea or the central purpose of a piece of writing. Now, for easier understanding, thesis statement is actually the answer to the question your essay explores, and it ties together the 3 main points you intend to develop in the content or your body paragraphs. Now, I'll give you more examples about thesis statement in the next slides. Let me show you an example of how the introduction and thesis statement is written. Let's read the question first. Question 1. You attended a talk by your school counselor. The following comment was made by the counselor. It is beneficial to know another language. Write an essay expressing your opinion on the statement, and your essay must be at least 250 words. In the introduction, first you will give a general information or brief specific information on the topic to capture the reader's interest or attention. Now let's read together the general information on the topic about knowing another language. There are many different languages in the world, but picking one new language to learn can prove to be a challenge. Yet, knowing another language can offer immeasurable benefits. It might take a lot of efforts, but the rewards are worth it. After giving a general information on the topic, then you move on to give a clear thesis statement that contains 3 opinions on the topic. Now let's read together. Knowing an additional language can improve our employment prospects, improve our understanding of the world, and facilitates our travels. I fully agree that it is beneficial to know another language. So, in the thesis statement, 3 benefits of knowing or learning another language are clearly listed. Now, you can underline the 3 points now. The first point, knowing an additional language can improve our employment prospect. Okay, so this is the first point. Second point, improve our understanding of the world. And the third point, facilitates our travels. Right? And this thesis statement shows exactly the organization that your essay will follow later when you write your content paragraphs. Which means in paragraph 2 later, you will talk about how knowing an additional language can improve our employment prospects. In paragraph 3, you will talk about improve our understanding of the world, and paragraph 4, you will talk about how knowing another language facilitates our travels. Let me give you more examples. Question 2. You attended a seminar organized by the Interact Club at your school. The following comment was made by the speaker. Youth should take part in community service. What is your opinion? Illustrate with reasons and examples. Write an essay of at least 250 words. Now, I want you to read the paragraph on your own. Note that the writer has given a general information on the topic. Then, in the thesis statement, 3 benefits of taking part in community service are listed. Please underline the 3 points. And don't forget to check the meaning of words that you are not sure of. Question 3. Some people claim that public transportation should be free of charge. Others disagree. What is your opinion? Support your answer with reasons. Now, I want you to read the paragraph first. See how the writer gives a general information on the topic. Now, read the thesis statement. You find that the writer has a neutral stance on this topic. First, he agrees that public transportation should be free of charge as it makes cities cleaner and more comfortable due to less congestion. So these are his 2 points to agree with the statement. Now, can you please underline the points? On the other hand, making public transportation free will burden the government as more funds are needed to maintain the infrastructure and continue providing the service. So you see, the writer disagrees making public transportation free of charge with another reason. Right? So you can also underline the reasons given. Now, you can actually adopt such way when writing an introduction. You can agree with the statement given to a certain extent, but disagree for some other reasons. Question 4. The retirement age should be increased from 60 years to 65 years old in Malaysia. What do you think? Please read the paragraph first. In the introduction, the writer has given a general information on the topic, the retirement age in Malaysia. Next, take a look at the thesis statement. The writer has presented a thesis statement which does not list the points he intends to develop in the body paragraph. He merely says that increasing the retirement age from 60 to 65 has both advantages and disadvantages. Okay, you can underline this statement. This is the thesis statement. Alright, now of course this way of writing is not wrong, but I personally feel that a strong thesis statement should be specific and expresses the purpose of the essay clearly. Now, however, if you want to write this way, then in the subsequent paragraph 2, 3, and 4, you will have to list and discuss the advantages and disadvantages of increasing the retirement age. Now, after listening to a few examples of how to write an introduction with a good thesis statement, you are going to practice now. I'm giving you 2 questions today, exercise 1 and exercise 2. Now, what I want you to do is to read the question and then you copy the question into your foolscap paper. Now, please remember to check meaning of words that you are not sure of. Then, you need to write an introduction for these 2 questions. Just an introduction. Alright, okay, you don't have to write a full essay yet.
That's all for today's lesson. Thank you. Subscribe the Explorer for more lessons. Have a nice day.